1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what, we airtight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear it right. Don't make it out of yourself by assuming our music keeps you moving. What are you? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby, I'ma make you love me, baby. Get crazy, ain't gon' get you. And that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke. So the only thing left now is all of these cats. All of these cats. I'ma win cause I'm too smart for these cats. While they making up facts, you making up flats.
In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, him and wild wife, he was with him. You heard of us. Real shady, been on the low lately. The feds hate me. They say you hesitate me, I'm in your mama crib waiting, duct taping, your fam, destiny lays in my hands. Francis, M to the Isaac, phenomenal. Body abdominal, rhyme a few bars so I can buy a few cars, then I pick a few flows. Excellence is my presence, never tense, never hesitant. Real sick, wrong nights, I perform like Mike. Anyone, Tyson, Jordan, Jackson,
Doris Burke will be along too from the sideline. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Nets. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And the opponent's shooting percentage is what stood out to me in that game. You can't give up so many easy looks.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Dwayne Casey. He said that one of the challenges they're very conscious of in this matchup is scoring despite the shot blocking. He said, you know jumpers like to jump, so we've got to show them some pump fakes, get them up in the air, and that should allow us to get to the line or create easier looks inside. Kevin, we'll see how it works.
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
Jose Calderon, a great playmaker and shooter, clutch free throw shooter. You know, injuries have been an issue for him over the last few years, maybe limiting his mobility. But he is getting healthier now and playing awfully well. Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Dishes to DeRozan. Kicks to Fields. He kicks to Bargnani. Over Melo. No good from Bargnani.
And, you know, when you look at Jose Calderon, I think one of the keys for him being more productive last season was that he was healthy. I mean, that allowed him to be a little quicker, helped him stay in front of opposing guards, and we know that's been an issue in the past, but being healthy helped resolve some of that.
That is good. And so here's Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And the season series between these teams, 4 games in all, starting today. It's going to go a long way toward determining how this division shakes out by the end of the year.
Raptors moving the ball around, and Fields kicks to DeRozan. The dish to Fields. Pass to DeRozan. 4 seconds left. Just 3 on the clock.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on, and you got to improvise sometimes.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
12. The new season.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Setting the floor for the Raptors. DeRozan and Fields are the wings. Bargnani and Valencia miss the combo out front. And it's Lucas in at the 1.
Well, he's one of their anchors at the offensive end, guys, because he can make plays like that all the time.
Here's Red Hot. Passes it to Melo. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Red Hot. Here's Wilcox, and the layup falls. Wilcox has got his first points in this one.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Lee. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And Boston with the rebound.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
The Atlantic Division overall was really a division with a lot of parity. No team really dominated any other in the division, and the Raptors actually were able to hold their own, too.
Bargnani a screen on Bradley. Fields' shot is good. Fields has got 4 this quarter.
Great pick, and that gave him enough space to get to the hoop and finish.
Back to the Raptors, even though they finished second to last in the division, they were 7-8 against other teams, Steve.
Well, I guess when you look at the division as a whole, really was not very strong. And I think that's why that number for Toronto was a respectable, just one game under 500. This year will be a little tougher. The division's getting stronger, and we'll see how they fare.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Red hot in the last game against the Nets had a difficult game. He finished with 8 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. He shot a very low percentage from the field, uncharacteristically low. We'll be curious to see how he responds here in this one, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks for the report. Guys, do you think we'll see a better game here tonight? Clark, I'll start with you.
I do, Kevin. I mean, I think he's got the mental fortitude, the mental fabric, if you will, to get right back on track. Don't want to let a game like that get you out of sync. It's important to get back to your rhythm.
No question, because once you get 2 or 3 bad games in a row under your belt, all of a sudden you can lose some confidence. So I think tonight's a big game for him.
DeRozan with the rebound. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Indiana.
Well, I'll bet they feel it never should have even gotten as far as overtime, but they kept their cool once it did get there, and they finished it off nicely.
Yeah, they got a second life when it got to OT, and they took that chance and ran with it.
Here's Red Hot. He dishes it to Melo. With his first shot attempt, that's blocked. DeRozan against Lee. And Fields kicks to Lucas. Up top, Fields. He passes to Bargnani. And there's the feed to Fields. And there's the pass to DeRozan. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Here's Lee. A second chance effort. And Bradley gets it to go.
Nice putback. That's why you want guys working hard on the boards at both ends of the floor.
Here's Lucas. Can't connect from long distance.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you.
And the first half ends in a close one. Celtics lead by 5. Make sure you stay tuned for the sprint half. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And Clark, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
It had to feel good to get that win after the blowout loss the game before. What changed between then and now that got the team playing at a high level again?
I don't think anything major changed. We just did a better job of executing this time around. Maybe last game we weren't focused enough or guys were tired for whatever reason, but tonight it felt like we were back to normal. This is the type of game this team is capable of playing. I guess it's going to take some work to make sure we do it night in and night out, and tonight was definitely a step in the right direction.